Alright guys, this year got the unboxing video for you. Got a shit ton of these little Mighty Mini guys. Performance. We're looking at red tail to whistling, red tail to red star to strobe on that one. We got 10 of those, so let's see what happens with all of them. See if they're all the same. Let's see what the performance on this guy is. Silver tail to silver fish. Another Mighty Mini, looks like the same thing. Silver tail to silver fish on that one. Mighty Mini green. Red tail to whistling, red tail to red star strobe. The silver tail to silver fish, another Mighty Mini. Red tail to red tail to whistling, red tail to red star strobe. Got quite a few of those, it looks like. What else we got in here? Ah, the Terrible Night. These guys are 7-shot comet cakes. They all look pretty loud. They're all in the red. I've seen these before. They're all pretty awesome. Got some good sized shots to come out. Got 10 of those, or 8 of those also. Next that I got for you here, one called the Exoskeleton. Performance: the Exoskeleton gives you the super strength, and you will feel the power with the 12 huge bursts of color and feel the noise in this high powered repeater. This guy's pretty badass for what it is. It's 12 shots. Every other one gives you a glitter effect. Very nice. Got 5 of those to go into the show. Let's see here. Moving along. I've also got 4 of these guys. The 100-shot Saturn missiles. Those are going to be added into the show throughout the carnage. Got 2 of the Radical Rainbow Performance. Radical Rainbow of Colors, or exclusive vivid color of formula, and an amazing fountain. This thing is pretty badass. Goes for about a minute and a half. Let's see here. I've also got, I wanted to get some firecrackers. I ended up getting Pro Ox, which is a brand of Dominator firecrackers. I wanted 8,000, so they sent me 8 packs of 500. I was kind of disappointed with that. Next one up here we have is the Mind Shift. Performance: get ready for a mind shift. Is a super bright strobe, light flash, high in the sky. Hang on here. Pull this out and read it. Performance: get ready for a mind shift. Is a super bright strobe lights flash in the sky, ending with a huge burst of color and noise. It will blow your mind. Alright, along with that, also got the Mind Warp over here. 25 shots of silver and gold swimming stars burst into action, and finally large silver whirlwinds spin and fly high, and finally a huge finale of color and crackle. I've seen all of these and they all seem pretty badass. What else have I got here? Got an entire artillery battery. I got these guys. This is the Mammoth Strobe series of Dominator's Mammoth series. They all look pretty badass. I had to get them. There's Dominator there. This is a list of all of the effects that they've got here. There's 12 total. So hopefully, between these and everything else I got, along with the Maddox hammer mine shells, these are supposed to be pretty badass too. They got 5 and 6 stars for their ratings: color, noise, space, height, duration, staff pick. These are all pretty sick. Last 500 gram that I have here is Supernova, and again it's 5 and 6 stars, same as the other ones. But that's it. That's what I got for 2017. Again, there's also a battery of artillery shells that I've got racks built for that are going to be in the finales. So keep your eyes peeled for everything else that's coming up, guys. There's more. Okay, here I've got my 2 racks. First one is a 20 shot angled rack, labeled it sick, evil, mean, and nasty. You look at it, got it going in either direction. 2 racks going to the left, 2 racks going to the right. 20 shots total. Back this up here. Here's the boom rack, 25 shot fan. Together, 45 shots. Probably go off in less than a minute or so. We'll probably have this one go this way, this way, this way, then this way a second time, make it a Z cake. And this one, what I'm thinking is to have all 5 of these fused together so that they go off in sequence one after the other. If I do it right, each rack will last roughly 40 seconds, give or take a little bit. I'll definitely post a video of everything once it gets done, but there they are together, sick, evil, mean, and nasty, and boom, together they make Damage Incorporated. Keep tuned. Alright, this is my show starter board. My line of fire, starting right here. It's going to light up the 2 little mini fountains I've got. It's going to lead into a mighty mini, leading into a terrible night. Another mighty mini. It's going to lead into the radical rainbow fountain. It's going to lead into the Saturn missiles, which is going to lead into 4 more mighty minis. 5 more, I'm sorry. Which is going to lead into the exoskeleton. As the exoskeleton here is going off, there's a string of firecrackers I've got going along here. This fuse here is going to be connected onto a 9-shot artillery set and should last anywhere between 4 and 4.5 minutes. July 4th, 2017, we're starting off with some 500 strip firecrackers. We're going to lead into 2 small fountains, leading into the mighty mini, leading into a terrible night, another mighty mini, leading into the radical rainbow, leading into the 100-shot Saturn missile, leading into another mighty mini, to another mighty mini, another mighty mini, another terrible night, another mighty mini, leading into the exoskeleton, leading into some firecrackers. Going to lead into my Roman candles here in the HDPE tube, leading into the Black Cat Big and Bad rockets. Okay, this is my mid-show board. Line of fire starting here. Mighty mini, mighty mini, mighty mini. 100-shot Saturn missile. Here I've got 2 terrible nights that are going to go off simultaneously, leading into another mighty mini, going to a terrible night. going into a 25-shot Saturn missile, going into another Mighty Mini, going into the exoskeleton, which is going to lead into our mine shift 500 gram, which is going to lead into a 9-shot artillery battery, which is going to lead into a 44-shot angled rack and a fan rack. Keep your eyes peeled. This is going to be an awesome one, guys. Mid-show board, we're starting off with another 500 strip of firecrackers. We're going to lead into a Mighty Mini, another Mighty Mini, another Mighty Mini, leading into Saturn missile, 100-shot, leading into 2 Terrible Knights going off simultaneously, leading into another Mighty Mini, leading into another Terrible Knight, leading into 2 1-inch canister artillery shells, leading into another Mighty Mini, leading into my mine shift, which is going to lead into the 9-shot aerials, which is going to lead into my Sig Evil Mean and Nasty. It's wired in at 4 shots of 5 apiece. And then we're going to wire into the boom rack, which is 5 fan rack. Hope everything goes along well, man. This is going to be awesome. Alright guys, this is it. This is my finale board. I got 3 fountains right here that are going to start everything. They're going to lead into this brick of firecrackers. It's going to lead into these 2 Mighty Minis. It's going to lead into another firecracker pack here. 1, 2, 3, 4 more Mighty Minis. Then it's going to split off. These 3 up here are going to go off simultaneously. It's going to lead over into this fountain, which is going to lead into the Saturn missile here. That's going to lead to the exoskeleton here, which is going to lead into the Mighty Mini and 2 Terrible Knights at one time, which is going to lead into another Saturn missile back here, which is going to lead into another exoskeleton back here, which will lead to a Terrible Knight and another Mighty Mini over here, which is going to lead into my Supernova, which will lead into my last exoskeleton, which is going to lead into a 9-shot artillery battery, which is going to lead into a 20-shot angled rack, which will lead into a 25-shot fan rack.
done yet. I know which one this one is.
All of the fireworks are not going to be able to be done. What do you call that? Chloe, Mama, come here. I've been laying down.
I wouldn't pay there now. Come on. Get out of the street light.
Yeah, Bubba.
Go higher.
Just soaked it.
This is the aftermath of July 4th, 2017. This started from one foot piece of fuse. Fortunately, the fire department was here to take care of everything for us. They stopped it before it went too crazy.